Because when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. Ooh, the window is on this side. Half the smile is better on this side, but the window is on this side and it's cold, y'all. Ooh. Get your mats if you're gonna stretch out. Get your weights, you're gonna pump up. Get your chair, you're gonna do some chair exercise. Stand up if you're walking in place. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Jump on your bikes. Start your treadmill. Yeah, y'all. Hey now. Let's knock this walk out. Whew. Let's knock this out as fast as we can. This little 25-minute walk. Oh. I didn't start my treadmill. But let me tell y'all. Oh. You remember Tamika's reading? I know she got a whole life and a family. But I guess in the pinch she'll help you out. That girl read it. Remember she said that something will be destroyed, but in its place is growth. Something will be destroyed, but in its place will be growth. I ain't checked the mirrors. I mean the cameras. Okay, halfway decent. Yeah. So, I know what that is now. Yes. The weakest branch of government. Remember, the Supreme Court justices, there's 12 of them. The last time I read the book, the Supreme 12 or whatever. And then you have the legislative branch. And there is like 200 or more of them. But the executive branch is only one person. Yes. Only one person. It is the weakest branch of government. And that branch right now is falling on our heads, the citizens' heads. The branch right now is attacking us. It is a weak branch that shouldn't be. The only necessity, besides being a dignitary position, is a position to cause war, to initiate war, to call out our military, to call out our... That's what they do. That's why it was so important for the genuine Republicans to take over the executive office. Yes. The executive office needs to go. It's weak. We the people, they gotta go. It serves no purpose. It serves no purpose but to injure the people. Every time. Every time. They're not needed. They really aren't. I think the two branches of government, if the judges and the legislation doesn't call war, there shall be no war. I don't think you should have a seat specifically for war that's so unprotected. The atomic bomb is sitting there unprotected. And you got an orange shit stain dancing around it. A joker, a grifter, a con man. Dancing around it. I'm gonna hit the button. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hit the button. No, I'm not. And it's a position of power that's unprotected. It needs to go. Yes. And from that, we can grow. Because that executive office, in my lifetime, has done war, drug dealing, human trafficking. That's what I see and what I saw in the executive office. A lot of wars. All the presidents are involved in wars. They're either making wars or joining wars. That's a branch we don't need. No. That's a branch of government we don't need. We don't need a Department of War. Because you can't stop assholes from getting in and causing war on the people. So that's what the numbers was for. Go back. It was the first week in January when Tamika read the numbers for me. Yep. And that's what she said. And I figured it out. That's the branch of government that needs to go. The executive branch. It's weak. You can't protect it. No one protects it. It's easy to get into. Apparently, you don't have to have no code or honor or nothing like that. The Bushes take the Saving and Loans Company, and they got in. One Bush got into Florida, and the other Bush got into the White House after Daddy Bush. The executive office. Hey, thanks. The executive office is the weakest branch of government. And that should go. And the orange shit stain is going to destroy it. Hey! That should go. That's what Tamika said. Something must be destroyed so something can go. He's doing the same thing, orange shit stain, that he did 4 years ago when he got into the executive office. The executive office doesn't force you to do anything new, anything inventive. It's just war. It's just a branch of war. And it's a weak branch. Folks been jumping up and down on it. And now you got somebody in there using his branch as a stick against the people. So thank you, Tamika. Y'all throw some numbers sometimes to find out what's going on in the world you can't see. Y'all give Tamika. Y'all find her on Facebook, Tamika Anthony. That girl's been right. That girl's been right. It has to go so the rest of us can survive. The executive office is that poison office. That's the poisonous fruit. Cut the branch off. The tree will be balanced. So, we got that out the way. Ain't that something? I was like, yes. Yes, that's what you're saying. The executive branch of office is not a necessity. Any asshole can get into it, so you don't need it. So let me tell y'all, to the topic. We get to the topic at hand. Guilty by association. There's two different worlds, on this Americas. And in the African American world, their whole thing was, you're going to jail. You're going to prison. Cops gonna pick you up. Never nothing good. Oh, I'm proud of you. I love you. I think you're great. Nope. Cops gonna get you. They're gonna pick you up. They're gonna get you. They're gonna throw you in jail. What you gonna do with your life? Your life is gonna be ruined. You're not gonna have... It's a lot. And when they saw you, I'm gonna tell you my first is as under 13 in East New York. If they saw you hanging out with a girl they considered to be fast, they go back and tell your mother. And they would tell your mother in front of your face. I remember Mary Lee called my mother. Leslie, you see Vicky hanging around with that fast child? You know what that fast child gonna have her doing, right? She wasn't a fast child. She was just a child. She ain't had me doing nothing but playing ball with her, running up and down the street with her, laughing, joking with her. That's all we had. But back in them days, even when you was incested by a family member, the blame was already always put on the child. So they would say, the relative wouldn't do nothing to her if she wasn't fast. They never said, why is that old man even touching on that child? They never said that. So the child got the name fast. So if you was with them, you would be labeled fast as well. Then you had some kids that could lie. I mean, they could lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. Whew. And you was warned, don't be with them. Don't be with them. Because if you're with them, you're a liar too. If you're with them, you're a liar too. And no one will ever believe you. So, you didn't want to be with her, or him, whatever the liar is, you didn't want to be. Because you're guilty by association. Then, as a teenager, it's jail. Don't let that child get you in trouble and get you in jail, because I ain't getting you out if you go to... Not how you doing. I love you. I'm proud of you. No. Nope, jail warnings. Somebody called me and said they saw you with that gal. You know that gal's a thief, right? I was like, no, I don't know. She's a thief. Why she gotta be a thief? Well, that's all right, because when they pick her up, they gonna pick you up too. Oh. Now there I got the most devious cousins living under the same roof with me that then took me out on an escapade that had my knees shaking so bad I had to take one pair of pants I think and throw the garbage because I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. But they get you through association. Then I'm a young adult. Back in New York, and you got gangs, and you got drugs, and you got all that stuff. And now, you're guilty by association. So you get little whispers. If you're talking to somebody, and they walk away, a neighbor, somebody come and say, you know he's dealing drugs, right? Girl, don't be around him when they pick up. They don't pick everybody up. Now I would say, oh, thank you, because I ain't know. I went to bed at night. I had to go to work in the morning. Guilty by association. Some say birds of a feather flock together. So that's why for me, and how I raised my daughter. I said, that's the way they look at it. That's the way the world look at it. They throw labels on you, and then they make it come true. If they wasn't picking us up off the corners because we wasn't doing nothing, then why would I have a problem with associating with them? Ain't nobody gonna pick us up on the corner, so what's the big deal? But the fact that this is where I go to penal colony, meet all the black people. So if it's 3 or 4 y'all black folks ain't nothing gonna pick everybody up. So you learn that you don't want to associate with everybody or everything, and you be very careful because they label you, especially us as African Americans. So you want to be careful, very careful, who you be with, who you support, who you back. So, y'all have to understand, I can't and never will support the orange shit stain that y'all allow to get into the weakest branch of government, the only unprotected branch of government, where literally anyone can walk in and has. He's a criminal. And when we side with him, we are criminals. Now I know you said, Vicky, but there's millions of European Americans that side with him. On this rock, they can side with criminals all they want. On this rock it says it doesn't make them a criminal. But on this rock, when I associate with them, it means I'm a criminal. Let me tell you all better. When we used to see that one black kid with them European Americans doing foolishness, we had to call out and warn them. You know when they get caught, you're the only one going down. You know when the law is broken, the only one going to get the longest amount of time is your black ass. That's how it is here. So I can't side with the criminal. Because where that European American will get tapped on the hand or something, when that criminal go down, every black ass holding his hand is going to get flushed. Because that's how it is on this penal colony. That's why I make it clear. I'm not with him. I'm not with that orange criminal. I'm not with those criminal Republicans. Because on this rock, I will catch it worse from my association with them because I'm black. African American. So I can't. I gotta call you out. I gotta call you criminal. I gotta say, I ain't with you. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Stop looking at the black people. Don't look at me. I ain't got nothing to do with him. Never have and never will. Because I'm guilty by association on this penal colony. You see them up there? I think I saw something that was on the YouTube screen, so I was probably looking something up on the Googles. Excuse me, and I think I saw one. And I said, holy crap. I was like, you gotta be the stupidest black ass on the planet. Because when he crash and burn, your ass gonna burn brighter. They're gonna pour more, what do they call it? Accelerant on you. Because it's the way it is here. The black guy did it. The black girl did it. The black person did it. And especially crooks. That's why they always make sure to have black people in the thing. Just so they can point a finger out and have them take the fall. So no, I can't back the orange shit stain in thought, word, nor deed. I am not connected with him in any way. When you come to get him, come get him. It ain't got Nathan to do with me. Nathan. That's nothing 10 times. Nathan to do with me. Huh. I can't even tell you. 4 years, he come back, and he does the same exact dumb shit. They don't grow, they don't advance. Go get the books, go look him up and read about the German people. They're not an advancing people, they're a war people. They're a money people. And you say, where did their roots come from? Go look at Ethiopia. That's the roots. That's who went into those mountains of Germany and civilized them people. All they do is fight each other. Remember, Germany didn't send their black Africans out of Germany. They annihilated them. I tell you, these folks, warmongers. So that's what it is. If we come through all of this, and the executive branch of office is gone, chopped from the tree, oh, how happy we would be. Because though the freedom of religion is the kill switch of democracy, a one-man executive branch government, one man. Remember, on the judicial branch you got 12, legislative branch you got 200, executive branch you got 1. It's weak. And as you can see, it's not protected. Anyone can invade it to get in. And I think when we come out of that, the executive branch of government will be the one that suffers the loss. Because it's too easy. It's too easy to infiltrate it, control it, and turn it on the people. We've seen that. He came back twice. He did nothing nothing in the executive branch of government had any control over him the first time, and it has nothing over him now. It is a weak branch. And I've been told through my life that when you have a weak branch on a tree, to save the tree, you cut off the branch. The executive branch of government needs to be weeded out. is weak. And any asshole, and any gang, any mob, he wasn't even supposed to be on the ballot because he's a felon. But there he was. Nothing in the executive branch said, hey, stop, no, 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 he can't. Nothing. He said, I'm a candidate. Everything in the executive branch government said, no, you're not. No, you're not, failed businessman. Liar, grifter, schemer, convicted felon, no, you're not. But there was nothing in the executive branch of government to stop it. Then he got his gang from the legislative branch to come over, and then he got his gang from the judicial branch to come over. And now their whole thing is, how can we fuck up the people? That executive branch got to go. That's what those numbers said. Y'all go back. It's the first week. She said it has to. She said destruction and growth. I think y'all know she a scientist. Tamika's a scientist. She said destruction and growth, nature. Like the fire destroys, but then it rebuilds. That executive branch of office, weak branch, gotta go. It gotta go. It has to go. It serves no purpose but war. No purpose but war. No purpose but to attack the people. They're supposed to be protecting the people, but they too busy going around here fucking up people. That's another reason why they need to go. That's another reason. It's a weak branch of government. It serves no purpose. You got two branches. I know it's supposed to be a balance, but obviously it's not. What we see now is the legislative branch and the judicial branch, the Supreme Court judges and the congressmen and the senators, Republicans. They are basically joining forces with the executive branch to attack the people. What do you need the executive branch for? No. That's why he's in there now, threatening countries. Senile, smelly, foddy, stinky, failed businessman. He gonna send ships from this country to Panama. Because he had a criminal hotel over there and they got rid of him. And he mad. He want to go back. He can seek revenge. That's the second one. Bush was another one that took revenge for his daddy. You don't need that branch of government. You don't. You don't. Just throw a colonel or a general up somewhere, and when the Supreme Court and the legislative branch talk war protection, you just bring in the general. You just bring in the general as your military intelligence, blah, 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 and that's it. The executive branch of government is just a very weak branch that we see now can be used by any gang, any mafia, any cartel to attack the people. We do 20 on each of them, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That branch of government, that executive branch, made a deal, contra deal with the South Americans. That executive branch went down in South America and disrupt all the governments that they could. And that executive branch brought back cocaine. Threw it all over neighborhoods, specifically the black people. Sent the DEA in there. They told them how to quick, fast, make it the most addictive powder ever. Crack. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was done by one man, one power. That's an office of one man. And you see how easily it was commandeered. It's a weak branch. That's what Tamika said. Some out of this is going to be destroyed and something will grow. The legislative branch, because Orange Shitstain has the minus, M-I-N-U-S touch. Everything he touches turns to shit. All his businesses fail, everything. Somehow the last time he was in this executive branch, we got him out and we saved the branch. But this time, because y'all let him back in, the branch is gone. There's no need for the executive branch. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. So I don't be with criminal felons. I don't support no criminal felons. Go on the record. Y'all can say, boy, that black woman, she said 100 times she don't support that orange criminal felon. So we ain't looking at her. When you grab him and all that mafia shit, a lot of black people, y'all just look over, okay? Because you're used to coming after blacks no matter what. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. So that's what that is that Tamika was talking about. It has to be destroyed so we can grow. And the most poisonous, weakest, the branch of the tree that can poison the whole tree is the executive office. That branch gotta go. Hey y'all. Oh, y'all know we're not walking tomorrow. I won't see y'all until the start of Black History Month. Hey John, hey John. Ha ha. The best moderator in the world. Ha ha. So I won't see y'all till Tuesday. I'll be pouring libations. I'll be live and high, the usual. Go look at those videos. Okay? Anyway, like, comment, share. Say hi to John. Thanks, John, for your help. Y'all have a good evening. See you next week, Tuesday. Thanks for coming on the walk.